God, get me out of here. I'm supposed to be rich and pampered and live in a warm climate with hot and cold running analysts, and now look at me. I spent the night sleeping on a mattress I swear was full of potatoes, in a bed left behind by the Vikings, and now look at me, even worse. I'm putting on my shoes without the help of a single maid. God, this is tough. Oh, Harry, if you had to go, why did you go and leave me flat broke? If you weren't already dead, I'd kill you. What's that? Get off my butt and do something about it. Well, I am doing something about it. I have got a job at this college working for a Mr. Charles Dickens. I'm sorting out his Pickwick papers for him. And our son, our baby boy, our Jakey, he's fine. He's fine. He's going for double first in drinking and womanizing. Huh. Oh, I better go and buy some furniture. I'm gonna use your credit card. I know you're dead, but so's everyone else around here. Bye, darling. Have a nice eternity. Talk here for a second, guys.
Can I help, madam?
Yeah, I want a gown.
Certainly, madam. What college?
St. Maud's. Sorry, Muds. Written Maud's, pronounced Muds. Hey, I like the Magdalen tie.
Magdalen, madam.
Oh, I thought it was quite fun.
Well, no, madam doesn't quite comprehend.
Madam does comprehend. Madam was pulling Mister's leg.
I see. Very amusing of madam.
It's for my son.
Undergraduate, is he?
We're working on it.
Well, the basic undergraduate gown is a lovely miniature version of the BA gown. It comes down to the mid-thigh, has open pointed sleeves with the forearm seam left open. But many of the colleges have fascinating variations on this basic theme. Personally, I like the Trinity, which is a rugged dark blue gown with black cloth facings and black edgings, Malta, if you know really, 2 inches wide inside the sleeve. While at King's, they have the basic gown but made out of cosy cloth, while the Downing Dollies have sleeves gathered into 6 broad pleats.
Just give me that one there.
Who knocks at the noble gates?
Who does it look like, Mr. Jarvis?
Jarvis. Just Jarvis, Mrs. Bolesco. You have to be here 23 years to be a mister. 23 was chosen because of the 23 balls on the south wall of the court.
I don't wish to know. Give me my key, please. Thank you. Wagons roll.
Tell her anything you can. Last week, I told her the master was a member of the Grand Order of Chickens. Said he dressed as poultry every second Wednesday. Well, in fact, it's every second Thursday.
You got it all wrong, guys. I said take it up, end up. Now what are you gonna do?
What the hell is this?
Mr. Latimer, good morning. This is a sofa.
What did you buy?
Now you've upset Professor Latimer. Can you give us a hand, kind sir?
I have a lecture.
You're only gonna miss a couple of minutes.
I'm giving it.
Then you won't miss any of it. Come on, grab that
Oh, look. Bring your end round here. That's it. And you bring your end over the rails. Yes. Right now. Back up here. Come on. That's it. Yeah. Bring it round here. And now it's going to have to go on its side. Yes. That way. That's right. Yes. And now it should go through the door. There we are. Simple as that.
There. That wasn't so bad, was it? You seem to be a man of natural authority.
Yes. Well, I suppose one has to be when the occasion calls for it. How's it going in there?
Oh, great. I have recently acquired a sofa. How's it going in there?
Getting a bit noisy, actually. Maybe you could ask your son to exchange filial greetings with you face to face, rather than yelling them from the bottom of the stairs.
I'll try and slow him down.
And your singing.
Yes.
We have different tastes in music.
I have no taste at all.
Your self-knowledge is admirable.
That's what Dr. Spike said. He was our family shrink, a lapsed post-Freudian, but a nice man nonetheless. I think his own physical shortness and his nickname being Adolf caused him a few...
Please.
Sorry, you're in a hurry.
Perhaps when you're singing your hits from the shows, you can keep the door closed.
Sounds reasonable.
Thank you, Mrs. Velasco.
Please call me Nancy.
Why?
It's my name. It would be silly of me to ask you to call me Betty if my name is really Nancy.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I must go. I'd hate to miss any more of myself.
He thinks I'm from another planet. I think I'm from another planet. Okay, guys, you can put it down now. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Bye. Hi, Jake. How you doing?
Fine, Mom.
Jake,
Hi, Mom.
are you in the closet?
Yes, Mom.
How long have you been in the closet?
All night?
And when are you coming out of the closet? No, let me rephrase that. When are you coming out of the place where I keep my things?
You mean the cupboard?
I know it's called a cupboard, darling. I understand patois. Come on, get up there. Are you okay?
Thanks, Mom. Hey, a couch!
What were you doing in there?
Oh, I've joined a society. Yesterday was the society fair. That's where everyone gets drunk and joins society.
Oh, what sort of society did you join? Music, debating, drama?
The cupboard society.
The cupboard society?
Yeah, cupboardists, they're called. They're a bunch of guys that get into cupboards.
Why do they do that, hon?
Well, I don't know. I forgot to ask.
Did you join any other societies?
Yeah, I joined the sleeping society. They're a bunch of guys that get together.
Don't tell me, I can figure it out.
Right. And then there's the window jumping society. This one's really cool. Whenever you see another member and yell some bit of Latin at him, no matter what he's doing, he has to jump out of a window.
Let's hope he's not flying a plane.
And students aren't allowed to have cars here.
What?
A student can't have a car within 25 miles of St. Somebody's church.
Well, how do they get around?
I guess public transportation.
Public transportation? You could be traveling with poor people. You better carry a gun.
That's another thing, Mom. You can't shoot anybody in this country. What with that and no drive-ins, you wonder what they do on Saturday nights. And anyway, we're the poor people now.
I keep thinking this is all a bad dream. I'm gonna wake up on Rodeo Drive in Giorgio's mud-packing place, my feet being massaged by some bronzed bisexual, your dad sitting out in the car.
Dead for 2 months.
Jake!
I'm sorry, Mom, but he's gone. And he took all of his money with him.
He sure did. Oh, I gotta go. Gotta put on my merry sunshine face and join the workers in the field. Oh, gee, that Basil the bursar, I don't think he's too pleased with his new assistant. Oh, I bought you one of those student gown things.
Oh, fantastic. A gown. Now I can join the Batman Society.
How you doing, Basil?
The name is Mr. Quinn.
Congratulations, Baz, you got your name right. Now, are you gonna take the water skis or you wanna try the golf clubs and the week in Hawaii?
What are you talking about?
Another world, Basil, another world of sunshine, game shows, and people who smile and wish you a nice day.
Sounds ghastly.
Oh, well, each to his own is what I always say.
Very democratic of you.
Basil, smiling is not a terminal condition. It rarely leads to frothing at the mouth or death of the firstborn. Get my drift?
No.
Little Mary Sunshine, hush your mouth. So, what is on the agenda for the assistant bursar today?
You know your son?
Yes, Basil. I know my son. I've known him for quite some time. He is that tall, blonde creature I brought over here with me.
It's about his entry qualifications.
His what?
The master, in his somewhat dubious wisdom, allowed your son into St. Mud's without the usual formalities of a written examination.
Jake's on a sports scholarship.
We do not have sports scholarships here at Cambridge. That is a practice of the other place.
What other place?
I believe it is known as Oxford.
Oh, that other place. I hear it's really nice.
Wouldn't know, I've never come across it. They do, however, allow sports scholarships. That's why their rowing teams are always full of your fellow countrymen, and they keep winning. It's cheating, of course.
Is there some sort of a rivalry between Oxford and Cambridge?
You may hear the odd mention of it now and again.
Sounds healthy. So where's Jake come into this?
Owing to the master's somewhat eccentric administration of the college, there are certain inbuilt safeguards against his more extreme behavior, like letting the untutored through our exclusive portals.
Jake is not untutored. He came top of his year in bringing his pencil.
They won't mind being subjected to a disputation.
A what?
A formal syllogistic argument whereby a proposition is advanced by the respondent in the form of a conclusion derived from two stated premises. The opponent, in this case your son, then endeavors to refute the proposition by assailing the validity of the premises.
That sort of a disputation.
If, of course, he does not achieve a satisfactory mark, then I'm afraid his admission will be invalid.
Uh-huh. And who is in charge of this disputation?
One of our most distinguished professors, Cyril Sharkey.
Englishman. How did the species ever get started? Some poor blind woman must have had a big heart and a strong stomach.
Ma! You up there?
Hark, a sweet greeting from my only child. What do you want?
I forgot my gown.
Hang on. Oh, baby. Hitch. Gee, I'm sorry, Professor Weatherspoon. That was meant for my son, not to hit you on... That's a very rude gesture for an old man. See you, Jakey. What am I doing here? Why is everyone 300 years old and almost dead? Just 2 months ago, I shopped at Van Cleef and Arpels. I celebrated 20 years with the same analyst. We all had breast implants. I'm still suing.
What's all that yelling? You on fire?
That was my baby boy, airing his lungs. I'm so sorry.
I did ask you to keep him a bit quieter.
Were you never young and enthusiastic?
No, I was born middle-aged and set in my ways.
You never dance and sing?
Only on St. Swithin's nights when all the members of High Table dress up.
Yeah, in kangaroo suits and play the bagpipes with their noses.
Oh, is that what we get up to? I always wondered. You getting a little tradition weary by any chance?
Tradition? No, it's a great way of creating a nice them and us society. Sit down.
Precisely. Ritual. Every species likes to think it's a little bit exclusive. In Cambridge, they like to think they're a huge bit exclusive. And I dare say in your country, exclusivity is measured by similar criteria.
No, it's measured in cash. Got it, you're in. Ain't got it, you're out. Do sit down, please.
Thank you.
I want you to help me again.
No. I am an occasional observer of your life, not a participant therein.
No, it's not for me. I'm just the middleman. Please, sit down. Pretty please. Please.
No, I'm going to regret this. Go on.
I gather a tutor here is not so much a teacher, more a moral guide, a guardian to the students in his care.
Correct.
I had a meeting with the master this morning. I asked him to make you Jake's tutor. He agreed. You said yes. He did.
I see.
You don't mind?
What? That the customary formalities have been bypassed? That I've not been consulted? That I've been mugged? No, of course I don't mind. I'm thrilled to bits. Whoa-ho, yeah, let the good times roll. I'm Thick Jake's tutor.
He's not thick.
He's doing geography.
Okay. But he needs your help right now.
I don't do lobotomies.
Oh, be fair. We are visitors, strangers in a really strange land. It's very tough. Coming here for us is the emotional equivalent of, I don't know, you being dumped suddenly naked in Oxford.
I've frequently been dumped naked in Oxford. I was born. But don't tell anyone round here about that, please.
So will you help, Jake?
Oh, how?
Okay. What's a disputation?
It's a long since abandoned method of examination.
Basil Quinn wants to put Jake through one to qualify for his place here. What do you mean,
The Montfort bequest. The college is part of the Montfort bequest, which does actually mention disputations as part of the entrance procedure. It hasn't been used since about 1850, but, well, trust Basil to try to revive it.
He's got someone called Sharkey lined up.
Yes, well, I suppose he would. Professor Cyril Sharkey is Basil Quinn's cousin.
Oh, so what are we going to do?
Would you care to risk another tea with the master?
So long as he doesn't start singing again.
Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Lucy, you can't do your daddy wrong.
Sir Richard!
Oh, Latimer. Now, where was I?
Here, Sir Richard. You're still here.
No, I was not speaking geographically, Simon. I meant, where were we in our discussion?
So, Richard, what are we going to do about Basil Quinn and his Inquisition?
Disputation.
Same thing.
He's a bit of a swine, isn't he, our Basil?
You fire him, you're the boss.
Oh, it doesn't quite work that way, my dear. Now, I'm elected to my post for a limited period of time. The Basil Quinns of this world are a sort of integral part of the place since birth. I mean, like the very bricks and mortar, they're protected by laws and statutes that go back to the beginning of time. Like civil servants, they're the pebbles in the great lava flow of the body politic. They're the grit in the bottom of the bath of state.
Yeah, but what are you going to do?
Latimer will sort it out.
Oh, no, forget it. No, Latimer will not sort it out, no.
Of course he will. He doesn't want to spend his life as a mere head of studies. He's far too ambitious, isn't he? You know him well. Good, another problem solved. Get Jerk through this, get him into the rowing squad, and we'll all be vindicated. Another brilliant decision made. Master does it again. I have a girl, 6 feet tall. Sleeps in the kitchen with her feet in the hall. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Bebopalula, I don't know. Bebopalula, she's my baby. Now.
Okay, in your own time. Away you go. So this is the great white hope of the freshers.
Very big in the States.
Off you go then.
I thought you said you could row.
Sure I can. In surf boats. I was a lifeguard. They're kind of big and different. No outriggers.
But you got into this college because your mother told Sir Dickie that you were an Olympic rower.
So she exaggerated a bit.
This is terrible.
No, wait. It'll only take a while. I just gotta get used to these kiddie boats. I got all the muscles in the right place. Feel that shoulder.
Do you mind? I do not feel men's muscles.
Go on, just put your hand on it.
I do not do that sort of thing.
Go on, it's only a shoulder. Huh? What's that feel like?
Like a school bench.
See? You gotta give me a break, okay?
I'm sorry, but really it would be better if you just disappeared. The master has enemies. They'll use you against him.
Hi, Mom. Mr. Latimer.
Master wants to know how goes the rowing.
Oh, yes, well. First day, of course, and no motivation sessions.
Lucy, is he going to keep the master out of trouble?
He might be just what we need for the bumps. Not to mention the varsity.
Yeah. Bumps. Varsity. What are we talking about here?
You can tell the master that Jake will surprise us all. Come on.
Well, that's one hurdle. Now, Simon is going to coach you for your oral exam. Okay, darling. You wait out there.
You sure you know what you're doing?
I never know what I'm doing. That's never stopped me doing it.
Yes, I can believe that.
You should try it yourself one day. Do something deliberately wrong, just for fun. See what happens.
It's anarchy.
Yeah.
My whole life in teaching has been against anarchy.
Where will you be in a year's time?
Right here, maybe 3 inches to the left or right.
Does that sound seriously exciting?
Look, shall we get on with this?
Okay. Jake, knock on the door.
Do what?
Knock on the door. Outside, that is.
Oh, yeah.
Righto!
What are you waiting for, Jake?
What am I supposed to do?
You knock on the door, sweetheart. That serves the dual purpose of letting the examiner know you're here and asking permission to enter. Got it?
Got it.
Got it. Right.
Come in, Mr. Belasco.
I didn't knock yet.
I was trying to get on with it.
But you don't know that I'm here yet.
I guessed.
You can't do that. I have to practice the knock. If I don't practice the knock, I might get it wrong.
All right. Do the knock. And remember, come in. Be confident but not cocky. Right? Friendly but not familiar.
Right?
Right.
Right.
This is getting very surreal. Yeah, come in!
Yo, Professor Sharkey, how you doing? Give me 5. Something wrong with that?
Professor Sharkey is 78 and known to his friends as Delicate Daisy.
Okay. We'll try it again.
Right, look, come in, say, how do you do, sir? Sit down and wait for the questions, huh?
Right. You want me to do a knocking again?
No, I got a good idea. Skip the knocking. Try him with a question.
Right. Name?
Sharkey, Professor Sharkey.
No, not my name, Jake.
It's not your name. You're Professor Latimer.
What is your name, Jake?
Mom, you know my name. You chose it for me.
Yes, baby.
Age?
Oh, I'm 20, sir.
Well done.
Mom, I find all of this mental stuff just a little bit tiring.
Me too, baby. Me too.
Ah, Mrs. Belasco.
Hi, Basil.
What a wonderful day.
One of your friends died?
No, but I think someone will be leaving us soon. Namely, you and your unlikely offspring. I have just been taking tea with Daisy, Professor Sharkey.
Jake didn't do too good, huh?
The professor is still in a state of mild shock. He says he has never come across so much ignorance in such a short space of time.
Well, to hell with him.
I believe that's what Jake said, just prior to treading on the professor's spare set of dentures.
So what happens now?
The information is relayed via computer to the master, and he is bound by the college rules of 1527 to dismiss the student from the college. And no doubt his mother will be right behind him. Good day, Mrs. Belasco.
Computer.
I get a kick from champagne. Yeah, alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true? I get a kick out of you.
Hi,
Good afternoon.
I'm a cupboardist.
I didn't think you were a show jumper.
It's my 4th cupboard today.
Well done. What are you doing here?
Oh, I wanted to wait until the results of my exam came through.
How do you think you did?
Oh, great. Me and Prof. Sharkey really hit it off. He said I was amazing.
Really?
Yeah. He said he had never come across a mind like mine. Said he didn't even know they exist. He said I was on par with a guy called Neanderthal.
Jake, do you really think you're suited to college life?
Sure, I'm an athlete and a great brain.
The boy, Joke.
His name is Jake.
I've just got a strange communication from Daisy Sharkface.
My results.
Look, Sharky's not on medication, is he?
Only Chateau Lafitte, sir.
What's it say?
Ref, Jake Belasco. Congratulations, Master, on your perspicacity in grabbing this student before anyone else. He has one of the most original minds of the 20th century, and I have no doubt he will bring honor and glory to our college. Hang in there, good buddy. Whoa, yeah. Sharky.
you my man. That's great. That's fantastic. I'm gonna get a degree from Cambridge University. I'm gonna get to wear my gown and be on classy game shows. I gotta go tell Mom.
I have a feeling Mom might know already.
I haven't been hugged by a man since I was in the lower fourth.
All right, yes. Now, see, this ball here has a chunk taken out of it, which was supposed to be the designer's protest at his poor payment.
Great.
Hope I'm not boring you.
No, I'm just waiting for Jake.
Look, Mrs. Nancy, how can I put this? Despite this quaint, Gothic hodgepodge of buildings, despite the odd loon like the master, despite even very brilliant people like myself, this is real life, the here and now, a very modern university. Not the playground of fictional characters, not a place of fairy tales. To get in here, you have to be very clever. I fear all may be lost.
Yeah, you could have been right.
I am right.
Just one thing, though.
What's that?
I broke into the college computer and fixed Jake's report thing.
You can't do that.
Why not?
What? It's wrong.
And now I don't know what's gonna happen.
Well, neither do I.
Like I told you, do the wrong thing makes life more interesting.
That's disgraceful. You're a very dangerous woman. I'm not sure I want to be anywhere near you. I might catch a severe dose of anarchy.
Only if you're lucky.
Mom!
You look wonderful. Looks like it worked. Like his new gown.
Very nice. Especially if you're a Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine.
I'm a genius and I never knew it. Oh.
I always knew it.
Yeah, barbarians at the gate. Gape at me, woman! There's a hole in your punt. Sit in it or you'll sink. Go on! It'll just be like a chilly bee day. Oh, people are stupid.
Henry Crabb's treading on eggshells next on BBC One in Pie in the Sky.